All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome once again to another edition of Virtual Interactive Magic. At this time, I'd like to introduce our host. Let's give it up for Gary Dreyfus.
Hello, and welcome. Welcome. We missed you for the past 2 weeks. We have not had virtual interactive magic for good reasons. First of all, we want to congratulate our producer and director, the wonderful Omar Illusion, who got married 2 weeks ago. So let's hear it for Omar. And the beautiful Lavinia, who put up with him. Ladies and gentlemen, this past week, we celebrated Veterans Day. Very important holiday. And I want to thank all the veterans out there for their service. But it got me to thinking that I want to do something that has to do with the veterans. And what that will do, and I do this every Veterans Day, is I go and view my favorite military movies. Now, this is very important. We'll get back to that later. But some of my favorite military movies. First, we have Apocalypse Now, based on Joseph Conrad's movie, The Heart of Darkness. Patton, let's see, what else? We have Platoon. We'll get to all of them. But I have to know which ones we should eliminate. So I'm going to ask, let's see. Okay, Chloe. Should we get rid of the odd or the even?
The odd numbers or the even numbers?
Even numbers.
Get rid of the even. Okay. So we're going to lay these out, and I'm going to go through all the movies.
Mm-hmm.
Whoop. I want them so we can see them. Now, you said get rid of the even ones.
Yeah.
So I'm going to get rid of, there's one, which is The Great Escape. One of my favorite movies of all time, Steve McQueen. He was fantastic. 2 is Bridge Over the River Kwai, and every time I say that, I hear the theme song.
Why?
Number 3 is The Dirty Dozen, which I saw when it first opened back in the early 60s. Ernest Borgnine, Telly Savalas. I mean, this was a springboard for all sorts of stars. Probably still my favorite movie. Platoon. Patton, George C. Scott, he turned down the Oscar. And like I said, Apocalypse Now. So you said get rid of the even. There's 2, 4, and 6. We'll get rid of those. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, thank you. Now, there we go. All right, so we have The Great Escape, Dirty Dozen, and Patton. Let's see. Doc, you made it in. Can we hear you? No, he didn't get his audio yet. Mary? Okay, so we have 1, 2, or 3.
All right, my audio's open.
Great.
Yes.
We have to get rid of 2 of these. Which 2 should we get rid of? So we have The Great Escape, Dirty Dozen, and Patton.
Have to get rid of 2 of them.
Yeah, I never liked Patton anyway. So that leaves us with The Dirty Dozen. I knew that. How did I know that? Remember I told you this was very important? That's why. Once again, I want to thank all the veterans out there. And that makes me want to go out and see the Dirty Dozen. All right, ladies and gentlemen, our first performer this afternoon is one of the best magicians in the world. Yes, in the world. He is the star of off-Broadway show, one-man autobiographical show called Hanky and a Top Hat. So when all of this is done and the theaters open again, I urge you not to walk, to run and get this Hanky and a Top Hat. I've seen it about 6 times. Ladies and gentlemen, it is phenomenal. Magic. It's touching. It is terrific. And ladies and gentlemen, the one, the only, Bobby Torkova.
Oh, hi, everyone. Let me just get my music going here. A last minute glitch. So let me turn that on. Want to thank you all for coming here. Okay. Let me think I'm ready. Okay. And play. Let's see how that goes. Okay. Okay, well, my name is Bobby Torkova, and I'm from Brooklyn, New York. So I probably did have to tell you that. And I've been doing magic ever since I was a young boy. Ever since my father first pulled a coin from out behind my ear. And ever since then, I love magic with money. If one coin is good, 2 is better. Right? Now, train the coin to jump. One is going to jump from here to here, but it's going to be very fast. I want you to watch really closely. You watching? Here we go. 1, 2, hop, and it jumped. I told you it was going to be fast. Of course, to do that, I have to cheat and use 3 coins. I'll keep my sleeves up, so watch. Put 1 here, a little wave, and it disappears. Now I'm back to just 2. Another little wave, and that's gone. Now, I didn't learn this trick here. I learned this many years ago when I was in Hong Kong, and that magician didn't use an American coin, he used a Chinese coin. And he did the same thing. He showed me here too. And that one was going to jump, and it did. Of course, when he produced the 3rd coin, that's when I knew how he did it. Then he made one of his disappear, changed one of his to a mine, made his disappear, and finally took the last one and made that one disappear. That's all there is to that. Now, I'd like to continue with a trick that's very old, over 100 years old. And it's a couple of bowls. So let me start the music here, and I hope you enjoy it.
gentlemen. One more time, let's hear it for Bobby Kokova. Our next performer has been doing these virtual interactive magic shows since we first started. He has not missed, well, with the exception of the past 2 weeks when we weren't live, he has not missed a single episode. Ladies and gentlemen, he is one of the featured performers at LOL Comedy Club. He was a featured performer at Ninja theme. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Lee Allen.
Hello, welcome everybody. Welcome to our magic show. It's nice to be back. Yeah, let me get this camera up a little bit here. You guys can see a little bit. There we go. Hi, my name is Lee Allen, and welcome to our virtual magic show here today. Now, just to give you a heads up, sometimes we have problems with our, with my Wi-Fi. So at one point I go like this, and then I don't move for 10 minutes. Something's gone wrong. But just hold on. We'll try to fix as best we can. I am, being one of the magicians here, and we have a lot of great people. No, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I need to. You know what it is? It's not you guys, not the camera. Sometimes it's me. My eyes are getting a little old these days, so I need a little extra help sometimes. Let me see if I got in here. I make sure I always carry it with me in case I need it. Oh, there we go. Yeah, a little extra help sometimes with the vision. You know, when you're getting a little older like me, it happens. So a little extra contact lenses. I'm gonna take a second here. I just need a sec. I'm sorry, guys. I don't mean to slow down the show at all. I just need a second or two to pop this open, and it's in here. And I should just dump it out. There we go. Yeah, I'll just dump that out there, as you can see. And I'm gonna take that there. And I know it looks kind of big, but no, actually, this is a really soft, one of those soft contact lenses. You can see they're really easy to work. Oh, a little easy to work. Yeah, I got a little bit of water on that, and there you go. And all I got to do really is I'm just going to take that guy there and just put my eye like that. Oh, there we go. And we just dry it off like that. There. Oh, that's much better. Yeah, I can see a lot better now. Oh, there we go. A little extra help never hurts. As I was saying, like, I'm one of the magicians here with the other guys. You know, we've done a lot of work and what we used to anyways. When I used to work at a restaurant, going from table to table, doing what I do with you guys, I guess, close-up magic. And one of the tricks I used to play with there a lot was a trick using something as simple as a shoelace and a borrowed ring. Well, it was supposed to be, originally I tried to borrow the ring. A lot of times people wouldn't loan me their rings. I guess because, I'm a magician and they can't trust me. Also, the place I worked at was called Ninja New York, and everyone there, including me, was dressed like a ninja. So I was a ninja magician, which I guess was just 2 strikes against me. And people didn't want to trust me with the jewelry. So I started bringing my own ring so I could do this trick for people. And so I want to show it to you guys right now. Now, this is a solid metal ring. It's not a magical ring, though if I put it on my finger and leave it there for about 10 minutes, it does turn my finger green. Ooh, magic. But it's a solid piece of metal there. But I want you guys to know this is the one and only ring we're going to use. So what I'm going to do is an added here, I'm going to place a sticker on it right in the front here. See, there we go. And I'm going to ask, let's see here, who do we have here watching the show today? Oh, hi, what's your name? Is your name Jamie? I'm just kidding. I'm gonna place a J on there for Jamie and a little B, and just so you guys know that this is the one and only ring we're gonna use today. All right. So what I would do is I would take a ring or bring my own ring, as I said, and I'd show a shoelace off like this. And what I want to do is I want to show a little bit of magic using the ring, solid shoelace, and all that stuff there. Place on there like that. There you go, just like that. Of course, solid ring like this, if you give it a little heat, a little energy, not only does it turn your finger green if you wear it, but it also melts right off the shoelace. Yeah, just like that. And then a little toss in the air like this, it goes right back. on the shoelace, just like that. But that wasn't all. I'd also take there, and what I would do is I would, well, here, let me show you. Let's place it on top of there, through there like this. And what I would do is people would say, well, maybe it's a trick shoelace, maybe. I said, no, it's real. In fact, I would even put a knot in it, just like that. And listen, watch that knot. It's on there solid. Watch. 1, 2, 3. And melt off the knot, just like that. Thank you. You really can't blame them, though, for not trusting me with the jewelry. Because, being a magician, they're never quite sure what I was going to do with it. It's true. They would be afraid sometimes I might take their little ring, right? Put it in take their little ring, right? And they were afraid I would do stuff like that with it. But I wouldn't. No, because if they trust me with a ring, I took great care of it. I really would. And at the very end, I always try to see if I can find, hold on a second, reach in my back pocket here, as you can see. Because if they ever loaned me the ring, I'd make sure in the end it was always in a very safe place. And it's got the J and the little B on it. Just so you know, it was the one and only ring I'm using today. There you go. Safe. But like I said, since it's my ring, I'm going to keep it as always. And let's move on, shall we? See, thank you. Someone clapped. Yay! People ask me how I got into magic. To be honest, my older brother John kind of got me involved with it a long time ago. But I have other brothers. It's true. I have 3 total. John, Patrick, and Todd. Now, I want to do a little trick here with you guys. And I want to talk about my brother Patrick. What I have here, my brother Patrick is a bartender in Seattle, and he's worked at the same bar for the past 15 years. We got a chance to catch up a little bit last year. He said, Lee, I know you got skills as a magician, but I have skills too. He said, I really do. In fact, I was voted the fastest one-armed bartender in Seattle last year. I said, Pat, that's amazing, but how many other one-armed bartenders are there in Seattle? And his response was, shut up. I'm like, okay, cool. Okay. Sure thing, man. It's all right. I don't want to take it away from you. So I know people and I know drinks so well. I can tell what drink someone's going to choose just as they walk in the door. They don't even say anything to me. And I say, well, Pat, you've been working there 15 years. Obviously, you know the regulars. You know what drink they're going to choose. So no, Lee, I can choose anyone. In fact, I'm going to do this with you. He took out these coasters. He said, you see this $20 bill in this little package? If I can't guess what drink you're going to choose before we even knew you're going to choose it, you get the $20 inside this little packet right there, he said. Now, and then he showed the coasters. Each coaster had a different drink. One had wine, beer, and whiskey. Wine, beer, and whiskey. Let's bring this down a little bit so you guys can see. There we go. Wine, beer, and whiskey. Keep in mind, my brother knew I wasn't much of a drinker. So I'm figuring, you know what? I could probably win this. I could probably take that $20 from him. And you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do it. I'm going to try to take the 20 from him. So I said, pal, play your little game. Here we have whiskey, beer, and wine. I get to choose one. He said, yes. He said, you can choose one if you want, anyone you want. Now, here's what I'd like you to do. I'm going to look into our audience here a little bit and get someone's help with this. Okay. Hey, Norm, how you doing today?
I'm great, Lee. How you doing?
I'm good. Norm, I need you to do me a favor today. I need you to pretend you're me. Is that all right?
Oh, my God.
I know, it boggles my mind too. Norm, what I want you to do is I want you to assume that you're me in this situation, and I want you to figure out which drink I chose. Was it whiskey, beer, or wine? Which one did I choose that day?
You chose beer.
Beer. Interesting choice. Let me tell you why. Because I don't like beer, and my brother knows that. My brother knows I drink only a little bit once in a while. He knows I have an occasional glass of wine. He knows I never liked beer, and he doesn't know at all if I like whiskey or not. So I thought in my mind, which one should I choose? The whiskey, which he has no idea about, the wine, which he kind of knows, or the beer he knows I hate? You know which one I went with, Norm? Just like you, I went with the beer. I figure I'll double bluff him. There's no way he think I would choose beer, just like you chose. I said to him, Patrick, I choose beer. He says, wow, Lee, you lose. Sorry. He starts to take back that. He says, wait. What do you mean I lose? You lose. I knew you were going to pick beer the whole time. I said, well, prove it. Well, here, see, these other coasters, there's nothing written on the back, but here, right here, it says in the back of this one, I knew you would pick beer.
Nicely done. Thank you.
Of course, you let me keep this little outfit here. Just so I could share this piece of magic with you guys. That was nice. But Norm, you got a good sense of me. I like that. I like when people guess what I'm going to think, what I'm going to do. I like that about you. Now it's time for the card trick. All magicians do a card trick at some point, and this is the point I do mine. And I'm going to need a little help from our audience today. There we go. Let's see. Who can I see that can see me? Who can I? Hey, Marion, how you doing? Marion, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Marion, I want you to do me a favor. I'm going to ask you to pick one of these cards here today. So this is what we're going to do, Marion. Because of the situation here, I did ask you to reach out and just touch one of these guys. Just touch, but you can't do that because of Zoom. So instead, what we're going to do is this. I'm just going to riffle down the side. You yell stop. When you yell stop, we'll stop. We'll pick a card where you stop told me to stop, okay? So just
Okay.
say stop.
Stop.
Okay, Marion, I was already. Oh, that's okay. Let's try it again. It's a timing. No, here we go. 1, 3, go.
Stop.
Again, don't let me get to the end, Marion, because I can see that last card there. I don't want to know what the card is. We'll try again. 1, 2, 3, go.
Stop.
I heard you stop right there. Marion, are you happy with the spot right now?
Yes.
Me too. Marion, do me a favor, though. I don't, you stop me right here, but don't choose the 10 of spades as your card. Do you know why? Because I can see it, Marion.
Okay.
I don't want to see the card. So we're going to go over here to this side. These cards I have not seen yet. I'm going to lift up the top one here where you stop me. I'm not going to try to look. Marion, I'm closing my eyes. Can you see that card okay?
Yes.
Don't yell at me.
Yes.
Can you make it? Can you memorize it okay?
Yeah.
We're going to put it back in the deck. Again, my eyes are shut. There we go. Oh, hold on. Sorry, contact lens moved around a little bit. There we go. Marion, watch carefully. All I'm going to do is this. The table over so you guys can watch carefully. Watch. Like that. And Marion, watch carefully. In a blink of an eye, into my pocket goes. One card and one card on. Marion, did you choose today the 6 of spades?
No.
I got $20 over here. Said you did. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. So you did not choose. Okay. It's okay. Let me tell you why. See, sometimes these things happen. This is called, in the magic field, we have our own terminology. This is called an accident. Yeah, an accident. Because something went wrong. And I don't know about you, Marion, but when things go wrong, you have an accident, what do you do? Well, Marion,
Fix it. You do it over.
you pull out your insurance policy, Marion. Always want to have insurance for these things. So the first thing I got to do is check my policy and figure out what I got to do. Okay, first thing I have to do, hold on, let me get my phone. You use my Magician's Insurance Policy app, and I'm going to take a picture of the accident. All right, with my policy right here. Here we go. Get my camera up here. Okay, there we go. I'm going to take a picture of the accident. There we go. Got it. And Marion, I'm going to take a picture of you because the accident happened to you. Look at the camera. With your camera. There you go. Don't look happy, though. It's an accident, Marion. Okay, you're laughing, Marion. Don't laugh at the accident, Marion. That's weird. There you go. Okay, fine. Good. I'll send that through my app. Okay, and then that records the accident. Let's check here. Okay. Oh, it says I do have a sort of a limited coverage here. If something goes wrong. Marion, right here it says under limited coverage. The underwriters have determined that the selected playing card was either red or black. Is that correct? Was the card red or black?
Yeah.
Oh, great. That means I get to move on to the second chance clause here in my policy. Second chance clause here says, okay, I have a special backup here. Now, Marion, do me a favor, please. The big loud voice, what was the card that you chose today? Share it with us, please.
2 of hearts.
2 hearts. There you go, Marion. As you see, as our backup second chance clause, I have all 52 cards showing, which means I found your 2 of hearts. Can you see the 2 of hearts, Marion? Okay.
Yes.
I can enlarge that for you if you need it. If you need it, you can see it better. There you go, man. That's why I pay the big bucks for this insurance. Because sometimes accidents happen. You know?
Can't believe she laughed.
Of course, there's no money involved in this. I'm sorry. You're not going to make any money off this. I'm not going to make any money off this because it's Magician's insurance. We don't make anything. Let's be honest. That was fun. How are we doing on time? Okay. I'm gonna call that. That's my show. I want to thank you guys for helping out the regulars and regulars. You guys are great. Thank you for coming back and watching us. Thank you for helping out with our stuff. You've been a wonderful crowd. My name is Leon. I'm going to toss this back to our MC, Gary Drives. But don't look away. There's still plenty to see. So I'm going to throw this back to you, Gary, with Magic Fingers.
Let's hear it for Lee Allen.
Magic Fingers.
Put the magic fingers away. That's Lee Allen, ladies and gentlemen. And he got me into drinking. It's iced tea. Oh, well, yeah, it really is iced tea. Oh, well. Our next performer is one of the top mind readers in the country. But before I introduce him, I want to try an experiment with mind reading. Let's use Norm. I haven't picked on Norman in at least a week.
2 days.
Norm, you got some change?
Well, I have.
Okay, no, I don't want to see it. Don't want to see it.
Okay.
It can be any coin. I want you to pick any coin.
Any coin.
Any coin.
All right. I got a coin.
You got it. Okay.
I got it.
What is the denomination of that coin?
It's in a 25-cent piece.
Oh, okay. Let me think. You picked a quarter, right?
No.
Oh, okay.
Yes. It's a coin.
Okay. Now, would you be impressed if I knew the date? Impressive, right?
Yes, of course.
Okay. I want you to stare and just put in your mind, I know the date. Ladies and gentlemen, the date is November 14th, 2020.
Gary.
That's the date.
Well, it's a good
Don't be
thing. 'cause
hating, people. Okay. Like our next performer is a true mind reader, ladies and gentlemen. And he's one of the finest mind readers out there. He has what some people would call disability, and I personally have never seen him disabled at anything. In fact, last week he got run over by a car, and he's still here, and he's still doing it, and he hasn't missed a beat, ladies and gentlemen. I am in awe of this performer. Not only that, he took the world by storm, won New York's Got Talent competition. He's performed all over the United States, Europe, Scandinavia. Please give it up for my dear friend, Tommy Burnett.
Yay! Let's see if I can get myself. There we are. Hey guys, it's so good to be here. Thanks for having me back again. I hope you guys are having a great weekend. We'll try and keep that going and show you some pretty cool stuff. So I will start out by moving it down here, and I will show you. I have a little wallet here, And inside the wallet, I have 2 coins and a playing card. Let's see if you can see that. Okay. I'm going to remove one of the coins. I'm going to take out the silver coin, and that leaves the Chinese coin inside the wallet. And then I'm going to remove the playing card as well. So to recap, we have the silver coin, the playing card, and the Chinese coin inside the wallet. And just like this, if I cover the silver coin, it now switches with the Chinese coin back in the wallet, and there's nothing left to see except a playing card and 2 coins. So that's that. Now, let's see who we have in our virtual audience. We got some regulars here. We got Marion and Norm and David's daughter, who I forget her name right now. Let's do something with Norm, if he doesn't mind. Norm, do you mind helping me out?
Okay, that's fine.
Beautiful. How you doing today?
Fine, fine. Lovely day.
It is a lovely day. I want to try doing a card trick, but without using any cards. So it'll be mostly in your mind. I will be using cards in a minute, but to begin with, we're just going to use your imagination. Okay? So if you could imagine having a deck of cards and giving them a little shuffle, right? And yeah, beautiful. And if you look through them, you can see they're all different and they're in no particular order, right? What I'd like you to do, Norm, is to mentally pick one. It can be any one of the 52 cards. Yep. Do you have one?
Got it.
Perfect. Now if you can hand me those cards back, okay, good. Now, I'm going to pretend that your card is in this deck, but facing the wrong way. In other words, earlier today, I pulled out one card, I turned it around, and I put it back in here. Now, the odds of that one card being the same as the one that you were thinking of is roughly 270,000 to 1. So that's a pretty big gap. So for the first time, what card do you have in mind?
9 of hearts.
A 9 of hearts. Now, you could have thought of any card, correct? But
Right.
you chose on your own without any help from me, a 9 of hearts, which I actually placed right here. It's the only card
Wow.
facing the wrong way.
Nice.
Thank you. Not bad, not bad. Okay, so thank you, Norm.
Thank you. That was great.
Appreciate your help. Well, I got one more for you, and then we'll probably end a little early because we're all speaking fast today. So maybe I can slow this one down just a little bit. I'm going to use a pad of paper, a pen, and a couple of magazines, Newsweek and Money Magazine. And these are kind of old. These are from last year, I believe. Actually, no, this is from 2 years ago. But they're both real magazines. They every page is different. Some have a lot of words on them, some don't. But I want you to see that each magazine is different from one another. Okay. All the articles are different as well. Okay. So let's see who we got here again. Probably gonna have to call on Marion, I'm afraid. Marion, you mind helping me out?
Not at all, Tommy.
Thank you, Marion, and thank you for the kind note earlier in the chat. I did see that. It's good to be here and good to be on the men. So, like I said, I have Money Magazine and Newsweek, and I will let you pick which one that you want to use. You want to use Money or Newsweek? Which one? Oh, I'm sorry. Can you unmute yourself? What was that?
Money Magazine.
Money Magazine. Okay. So we'll get rid of Newsweek. Now let me see if I can pull it in a little closer here. Oh boy. Okay. Sorry. And actually, it's been almost 2 weeks since I got hit by a car incidentally, but it doesn't feel like it. So I'm going to flip through the pages, and normally if I was with you, I would give the magazine to you, and then you can do this yourself. But if you just say stop, preferably on a page that has some text on it. So nothing like that, but maybe something like that. Okay, and you just say stop. Oops, sorry. Stop. Right here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm gonna hold it up close. I'm gonna actually get rid of you for a minute so you can only see me. I'm gonna hold up the page to the camera, and I want you to remember any word that you want, but don't make it a small word. Make it like, I don't know, 10 letters or more. So make it a pretty long word. And I'm gonna try and hold this up. And hopefully it will focus in a second there. Okay? And
Economist. Okay. Got a word. Economist.
can you see any of that?
Okay.
You have a word?
I have a word. Yes.
And it's a big one?
Fairly.
Like 10 or more letters?
Think so.
Okay. If not, we'll do our best. Let me bring you back here. Okay, there we go. Beautiful. So, if you could just imagine the very first letter you would. Just imagine that one letter for me, and okay. So I've committed to the first letter. What was the first letter in your word?
E.
E. Okay. And now go on to the second letter and just imagine that for me. Oh wait, that's a C, yes? Yeah, okay, so it's E, C like that, yeah? Okay, go on to the next letter. Okay, I think is that O? That's an O, yes?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. Okay, I think I know what this is.
I don't believe it. I don't believe it.
What is Money Magazine?
I've committed to one word. What word are you thinking of, Mary?
Economists,
Economist, like this?
like that, yes.
Wow, wow, wow. Thank you, Marion. I really appreciate your help. That's all I have for today, and I hope you all enjoy that. And let's go back to Gary Dreyfus.
Let's hear it for Tommy Burnett, ladies and gentlemen. All right, that was incredible. Wow.
That was so okay.
So, ladies and gentlemen, that is our show for today. We hope you come back next week for the continuing virtual interactive magic show. I want to thank our performers today. I want to thank Bobby Torkova, Lee Allen, Tommy Burnett. I want to thank our producer and director who set this all up in spite of having 3 shows to be performing for today, Omar Illusion. And I was your host, Gary Dreyfus, ladies and gentlemen. It has been a wonderful time, a great show. I loved seeing you all. If you had a good time, please tell your friends, let them come next week at 1 o'clock. If you hated the show, tell your enemies, have them come next week at 1 o'clock. It's a win-win situation, ladies and gentlemen. Anyway, it's great seeing you all. Be well. Have a fantastic week. Love you all. Take care. May your week be magical. So long, ladies and gentlemen.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye, Polly. Thank you.
Bye.